my Indian friends, you are going to love Wicked because there's song and dance for everyone.
Very Bollywood, I would say.
Yes, totally. Ariana is like a dragonfly. She's always singing, she's always dancing, and she's always hugging. And with Cynthia, we get into a little bit more depths. I never went back to the trailer, we just hung out with each other.
Did you feel left out that you couldn't sing?
I'm not a singer, so I'd never feel left out.
Hi everybody, my name is Sakshma Srivastav and I hope that all of you are happy and healthy. My guest today is actress Michelle Yeoh, starring in the movie Wicked alongside Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Hi!
Hi!
Namaste from India.
Namaste from LA.
You look beautiful and I loved you in the movie. Oh my God, the way you just turned the weather from rain to sun was the coolest part for me. You were lovely.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for the premiere.
So I saw it before you?
Yes, you did.
Like the most special person ever.
I will see it with everyone tomorrow at the premiere in Los Angeles. So I am so excited for that.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it so much. I'm excited for you now. Now, for those who don't know, in the audience, Wicked is an adaptation of a very popular Broadway show with the same name. Michelle, were you a huge fan of the Broadway show before you even thought you'll be a part of the film?
Oh dear. Before I was invited to join the Wicked cast, I had not seen Wicked on Broadway. I had not been to the theaters for a few years, and I'm very thankful that Wicked brought me back and rekindled my love for the theater. I saw it both in New York and London because I wanted to understand what was so special about this musical that's spanned 2 decades and is loved by young and old, and by all. And I think when you watch it, you hear a timeless story of self-discovery, of acceptance, of bonding, friendship, and finding yourself and your own self-worth. So being part of the real Wicked family in the cinematic world has been very, very special. And I'm very happy that you saw it. So tomorrow night, I hope I will have exactly the same kind of experience.
Of course you will. I really wanted to stand up and give an ovation, but I was one of the only people in the theater watching, like a VIP. But I'm sure you get that at the premiere. Now, you talked about, that you went and watched the Broadway show, which is great. As an actor, you are amazing. You've done so much work. For this role, Madame Morrible, is it one of the easier ones among the many that you've done before? Or was it a very difficult one? Like, where would you place it in your filmography?
That's a very interesting way of putting the context of the character. I think what we do is we do go out of our way to make the character, to ensure that the character has complexities and have layers to play, that it's not just one note. And I think that's where John M. Chu, our writer, Harriet, they did an amazing job with the script. But bringing that to life is like the nuances that John has created this space for your character, Madame Morrible, to, when you first meet her, is this very regal, very highly respected principal of the University of Shids. I mean, literally the sea parts for her, like the sea of students just part way for her. And you understand that she's someone of power and importance. But then how do you tell and how do you convey what happens to a person when their ambitions and they get blinded by their ambitions and their own dreams versus it's more important than someone else's, which is Alphabet. It's a gift that she's discovered. And this is a gift that she's been waiting for almost her entire career as Madame Morrible. So it was very challenging how to ensure the nuances are not out all at once. Is to how do you develop and build into it. And that was something that I worked very closely with John to be able to express.
I love how much depth you put into the character. I mean, of course, and as audience, you see so much, but I think you don't truly understand it, the depth of it, until the actor explains it. And I just love the way you describe how you approach the character, which is great. You have a very talented cast that you worked alongside, and there was Ariana Grande, there was Cynthia Erivo,
Jeff Goldblum, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan, yeah.
I'm talking about them because most of your scenes are with them. And I wanted to ask you, like, why, when you were not, say, like when it was not action and cut, that time you got to spend with them on the set, how would you spend it? And did you bond over certain things? What was it like? What was the vibe on set?
Oh, it was very, very easy to be on set with Ariana and Cynthia. I mean, Ariana is like a dragonfly. She's always singing, she's always dancing, and she's always hugging. And with Cynthia, we get into a little bit more depths of, she does a lot of humanitarian work and all those kind of things. And we are trying to, see how we can work together on that. So there was always something bubbling. And it makes it very exciting, makes it, you understand why you want to be on set rather than, let's all go back to our trailer. We just we never went back to the trailer, we just hung out with each other because they were fun. They were loving. And it's so nice to work with people who want to be there and are there in the best way.
So good that all of you were comfortable. I feel like that chemistry also translates on screen.
Oh, they're singing all the time. I mean,
they are
all the time.
To ask you. So this is a musical, and everybody's singing. There are so many songs. Did the makers try to persuade you to do like 2 lines here and there, or did you? This is like a very chill question. Did you feel left out that you couldn't sing? Good question. I don't want you to be like, no. I'm not a singer.
You know what? I'm not a singer, so I'd never feel left out. I just really, truly enjoy, listening to them. And Jeff is always singing. Everyone is always singing. But, and it's fun. It's a very lively set.
True. And at the heart of Wicked, of course, there's music and dance and all of that, but there's a very strong message that if you are harsh on somebody and you bully them, like in case of Alphaba, and you leave them out, then you can turn a very kind person into a monster. Have you ever faced anything like that? And if you have, then how have you dealt with it?
Well, I'm very blessed. I can honestly say no, I've never faced anything like that, or very lucky that I've never seen anything happen to somebody else. And I think that would be quite horrible. I think growing up in Malaysia, we are very multiracial, we're very multicultural, so we've always accepted other differences with each other. We have the Indians, we have the Malays, we have the Chinese, we have the Christians, we have the Hindus. So growing up with that is like, you never see someone that's different, even though we all are. We just accept our differences and embrace each other for that.
That is sweet. I love Malaysia. I love nasi goreng, nasi lemak, all of that. I really want you to give a message to all your Indian fans. There are so many, and they would love to hear something from you.
Well, my Indian friends, you are going to love Wicked because there's song and dance for everyone.
Very Bollywood, I would say.
Yes, totally. 22nd of November. I hope all of you will rush out to the cinemas and come and join us in the singing and dancing.
Now, before we go, I have to ask you, so much magic in the movie. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I think we all have a superpower in us, and that's called kindness and compassion. So use your superpower.
That is a very beautiful answer, very beauty pageant answer. I love that. Namaste.
Namaste, India.
My God, I was kind of intimidated, but you are the loveliest human being, and I am so relaxed now. Thank you for talking to me.